Hi guys, BoinkBoinkBoink here, and we're continuing from the previous video, where Respawn plus one were having an hour-long brawl against some team whom I've come to name the Randoms. Don't copy that shit, I want to make a team in real life called that. Anyway, back to the video. Game 3 started off badly for the Randoms again, as the ball was hit back into their territory after kickoff, and within 10 seconds, CompGeekLuke scores. The Randoms managed to stabilize their defense and keep the ball moving between territories, with a few close calls at goal in their favor. But it wasn't enough to keep Respawn out of the goal, as another high ball allowed that player with a fucking annoying name to score. I'd Be Raminemdeep, in case you didn't figure that out. In a surprising turn of events, E4 Extreme manages to set up a play that allowed him to score a goal, stunning the Respawn side. And while they continued to be stunned mullets, a lack of boost from CompGeekLuke to keep up with the ball meant E4 Extreme was able to steal the ball off him in a defensive shot, scoring a goal. With neither side able to score a goal in the remaining 52 seconds, overtime was called. After battling it out for over 2 minutes, a consolidated Respawn defense was too compact, and Cole Powell managed to score a goal. Final score, 3-2 to Randoms. Game tally, Respawn 2, Randoms 1. Game 4 started with a very close goal by Scoop. Another opportunity came a minute into the game when Scoop took a shot but wasn't able to get the angle right. Further exchanges happened throughout the game until finally, E4 Extreme made a play and followed up with a goal. Respawn continued to bombard the Randoms with shots at goal, but a costly mistake by Scoop of centering the ball meant for Emerging Chaos was able to shoot head-on. With only 36 seconds left on the clock, Respawn weren't able to recover, with the Randoms now making a comeback. Final score, 2-0 to Randoms. Game tally, Respawn 2, Randoms 2. Game 5, the game was full of close calls and high balls, as both teams were able to score within 5 minutes. In overtime, Respawn made short work after kickoff, with a center from Scoop and CompGeekLuke following up, narrowly missing Emerging Chaos's defense. Final score, 1-0 to Respawn. Game tally, Respawn 3, Randoms 2. Game 6 started badly for the Randoms again, as Respawn scored a goal after 2 bounces in 2 seconds due to a deflection from Scoop. Big ups to the Randoms for not rage quitting early. The Randoms managed to hold out for another 50 seconds before Shit Kent, previously named I Raminemdeep, scored. Thanks for changing your name, Shit Kent. It's a lot easier to pronounce. Some close calls for both teams, but the one surprising close call came after Shit Kent cleared the ball from Respawn territory, then went up the middle to shoot at goal, only to have the ball bounce on all 4 sides of the goal mouth and cleared before being putted back in by Shift F7. Things went from bad to Batman and Robin when Shit Kent passed the ball to Scoop and he scored, only seconds after the previous goal. Almost third time lucky for the Respawn team, Shift F7 gets first touch, and the ball bounces off Kirsty B15 before being saved by Cole Powell. But it wasn't enough, as CompGeekLuke passed the ball to Shift F7 to get a +1 on the scoreboard. While both teams managed to keep the ball in play, it was inevitable the Randoms defense would succumb to Shit Kent. This continued as Shift F7 performed one of his signatory moves of hitting the ball across the field. With both teams having a shit defense close to the end of the game, the Randoms failed again to mount a defense that would stop Scoop from scoring right in front of the goal. But despite being shat on, the Randoms continued to play, and their persistence, although futile, did bear one good thing. Yay! Final score, 8-1 to Respawn. Game tally, Respawn 4, Randoms 2. Game 7 was pretty tame at best. The Randoms managed to hold off a goal for almost 2 minutes until a failed center ball by Shift F7 was cleared by E4 Extreme, only to have Scoop come into the middle and score a corner goal. The randoms managed to catch up, however, with 9 seconds left on the clock. This put the randoms on track for a decent comeback into overtime. It didn't take Respawn long to find a chink in the randoms' armor, as Shit Kent hit the ball upfield and finally scoring a goal. All the while, Cole Pal and Shift F7 making out in the corner. Final score, 2-1 to Respawn. Game tally, Respawn 5, randoms 2. The 8th and final game started with Scoop hitting the ball upfield, almost scoring from the wall bounce, but he manages to follow it up in the middle. The randoms managed to give a reply of their own after kickoff, when Emerging Chaos hits the ball off the wall, and E4 Extreme hits it into an open goal. With another loss inevitable, Kirsty B15 decides to rage quit. Although Emerging Chaos didn't manage to get to the ball, it did bounce off the corner of the goal, but a follow-up from Shift F7 ensured a point. With 3 minutes, 30 seconds left, another random known as King of Toast joined, not knowing what he was getting himself into. After multiple players missed the ball, CompGeekLuke manages to get the ball closer to the random's goal, with a solid finish from Shit Kent. Knowing what lay ahead of this, King of Toast chickened the fuck out. Yet another goal scored by Shit Kent hitting the ball upfield, Cole Pal missing it, and Shit Kent with a finishing touch. Oh, look at the time to wrap this up quickly. Last 2 goals by Scoop and CompGeekLuke. Final score, 6-1 to Respawn. Game tally, Respawn 6, randoms 2. Well done, guys, an hour spent shitting on these guys' chests. Yes, that's right, I totally went there. If you want to know more information about the Respawn clan, please visit www.respawnclan.com.